I call on the representative of Algeria.
شكرا سيدة رئيس.
Thank you, Madam President. My delegation has asked for the floor to respond to the statements by two delegations in this hall as they exercise their right of reply. First, concerning Mali. We are surprised. This is our first comment. We are surprised. When the representative of Mali talks about decorum, he should rather teach decorum. The representative of Mali, he teach the representative of Mali decorum.
في كلمة الجزائر صباح اليوم.
The representative of the junta. Second, the representative of the foreign minister of Algeria. His statement was comprehensive. He refuted the claims, the provocations that we've listened to 2 days ago by the representative of the putschists in Mali. It was abundantly clear that the response of the foreign minister was addressed to the putschist junta in Mali. In addition, Algeria does not and will not succumb to desperate attempts to provoke us. Out of respect, out of appreciation to the neighborly, brotherly Malian people, we do not and will not succumb to such distortions led by a putschist junta, whose representative, who came here to speak on the behalf of this junta, came here to talk from this rostrum to settle his personal scores with my country. Second, regarding Western Sahara, in response to the representative, the distinguished representative of Morocco, I would like to clarify, first and foremost, the following. The intervention by Algeria, delivered by the Minister of Foreign Affairs this morning, abided strictly by the historic parameters agreed by all at the United Nations, the legal and historical parameters, especially the decolonization agenda of the United Nations when it comes to Western Sahara. However, since the distinguished Moroccan delegation chose to exercise the right of reply to the Algerian intervention, it is an opportunity for us to present some points, or to respond to some points that the distinguished representative of Morocco has addressed. He referred to the Western Sahara issue being a decolonization issue at the United Nations. I have to recall some legal and historical parameters when it comes specifically to this matter. We cannot accept such claim. We cannot accept such claim. There is no such thing as regarding the Western Sahara as a non-self-governing territory. However, because adding a region to the list on the decolonization agenda goes back to the countries that are responsible for this particular region, according to Resolution 1514. This resolution this decision or this resolution is adopted by the GA based on information provided by the administering powers. The administering power has the right to ask, can provide information according to Article 11 of the Charter, especially Article 37E. I recall and remind you of the decolonization agenda of the United Nations. In 1946, the first list was presented when 8 countries provided a list of 72 territories that are concerned with decolonization. And in 1963, the General Assembly approved revised list of 60 region as non-self-governing territories. That includes the Western Sahara. I have the documents, I have the lists, I have the numbers of those documents, but I don't want to talk for too long. When it comes to Western Sahara, this issue was not part of Resolution 66 of 1946 for a simple reason, because Spain was not yet a member of the United Nations until 1955. It was the administrating power. In 1955, and Morocco was then still under the protectorate, the Secretary General of the United Nations corresponded with Spain and asked Spain whether it manages a non-self-governing territory. So in 1958, Spain claims that it does not have any non-self-governing territories. And the territories that it administers are Spanish territories. Spain did not provide any information on this territory under Article 73 until 1960, where there was a draft resolution in the Fourth Committee to consider the issue of Western Sahara. And I have the statement by the administering power, the statement delivered back then. Before the establishment of C24, the information provided by the administering power on Western Sahara, this information has already been sent to the Information Committee, which was a predecessor of the C24, and that was in 1961. When the Committee of Information was dismantled and the C24 took its place, the issue of Western Sahara was added to the list of non-self-governing territories that fall under Resolution 1514, the resolution on decolonization. This all to show that the issue of Western Sahara is registered under the decolonization agenda of the United Nations. And this leads me to another issue addressed by the distinguished Moroccan delegate, the issue of addressing Western Sahara at the Security Council. As a matter of international peace and security, in all Security Council resolutions, it is stated that the Fourth Committee, the C24, and the General Assembly shall continue to consider the Western Sahara issue as a decolonization issue. All Security Council resolutions stress this matter. A final point, since the Moroccan delegation has referred to how Algeria considers the Western Sahara issue and why we even consider this issue. We are a responsible member of the United Nations. Algeria addresses all just causes. Second, Algeria is a neighboring country, and it is concerned with what transpires in neighboring countries. It is our duty as a responsible member in the United Nations. We must respond. We must explain what needs to be explained regarding this issue and in other issues. If there is insistence to drag Algeria as a party to this issue, Algeria says the following. I repeat what the foreign minister has said this morning. Algeria says negotiate with the party concerned. There's a need for direct, unconditional negotiations in good faith between the Polisario Front, the party concerned, and the Kingdom of Morocco, the other party concerned, to settle this issue. I thank you.